If you are making money on TikTok in 2026, there is something you need to know. You could receive 5 or more different 1099 forms in a single year. Not because you are doing anything wrong, because TikTok pays you from multiple income streams, and each one is reported differently. Creator rewards, live gifts, TikTok shop sales, affiliate commissions, brand sponsorships, gifted products. Each one has its own tax rules, its own 1099 type, and its own reporting traps. Today, we are breaking down every single TikTok income stream, which 1099 you will get for each one, and how to report all of it correctly so you never overpay or get surprised by the IRS. Welcome to the Freelancer's Wealth Blueprint, the channel that helps gig workers, creators, and freelancers master their money. If that is you, hit subscribe. Let us start with income stream number 1. The Creator Rewards Program. This used to be the Creator Fund, which paid a laughable 2 to 4 cents per thousand views. The new Creator Rewards Program pays significantly more, roughly 40 cents to $1 per thousand qualified views. You need at least 10,000 followers and 100,000 views in the last 30 days to qualify, and the minimum payout is $50. Here is what most creators miss. TikTok reports this on a 1099 MISC Box 2, which is royalties, not a 1099 NEC. That distinction matters for your tax software. When you enter it, make sure it goes in as royalty income on your Schedule C. It is still self-employment income, still subject to self-employment tax, but the form itself is different from what most people expect. Income stream number 2, live gifts. When you go live, viewers can buy coins at roughly 100 coins for $1, then send you virtual gifts. Those gifts convert to diamonds on your end, and each diamond is worth about half a cent. TikTok keeps roughly 50% of the total value. So if a viewer spends $10 sending you gifts, you receive about $5 worth of diamonds. Now here is the critical tax question. Are these actually gifts? No. The IRS uses the Duberstein standard. A tax-free gift requires detached and disinterested generosity. Your viewers are not giving out of pure generosity. They are sending gifts in exchange for entertainment, interaction, and recognition on screen. That means the IRS treats this as taxable compensation, not a tax-free gift. TikTok reports it on a 1099 MISC Box 2 royalties, and the amount on the form reflects the net amount after TikTok takes their cut. So you are only taxed on what you actually received. Income stream. Number 3. TikTok shop sales. This is where creators get burned the hardest. If you sell products through TikTok Shop and exceed the reporting threshold of $20,000 and 200 or more transactions, TikTok will issue you a 1099K. Here is the problem. That 1099K reports your unadjusted gross sales. It does not subtract TikTok's 6% referral fee. It does not subtract refunds. It does not subtract chargebacks. So if you had $100,000 in gross sales, but $10,000 went to refunds and $6,000 went to TikTok fees, your 1099K still shows $100,000. That is phantom income. On your Schedule C, you report the full 1099K amount on line 1 as gross receipts, then deduct the fees, refunds, and chargebacks as business expenses. This reconciliation is critical. If you just report the 1099K number without offsetting the expenses, you will massively overpay your taxes. Also, TikTok acts as a marketplace facilitator in all 45 sales tax states, plus the District of Columbia, meaning TikTok collects and remits sales tax on your behalf. That is one less thing to worry about, but keep records of it. Income stream number 4. Affiliate commissions. When you promote products with affiliate links and earn commissions, those commissions are reported on a 1099 NEC. Commission rates typically range from 10 to 50%, with most falling between 10 and 20%. The 2026 threshold for issuing a 1099 NEC is $2,000, raised from $600 under the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. But here's the catch. If you earn between $600 and $1,999, you will not get a 1099. You still owe taxes on every dollar from $1. The 1099 threshold is a reporting requirement, not a tax threshold. Income stream number 5, brand sponsorships. When a brand pays you directly for sponsored content, the brand issues the 1099 NEC, not TikTok. The TikTok Creator Marketplace is just a matchmaking service. The payment flows from the brand to you. If a brand pays you $2,000 or more in 2026, they will send you a 1099 NEC. Income stream number 6, gifted products. If a brand sends you a free product in exchange for content, that product is taxable. Under IRC Section 61, this is barter income. You report the fair market value, which is the retail price, as income on your Schedule C, even if you never receive a 1099. A $200 skincare set sent for a review is $200 of taxable income. Now, let us talk about what ties all of this together. Every single one of these income streams is self-employment income reported on Schedule C. That means you owe self-employment tax of 15.3% on 92.35% of your net earnings. That covers Social Security and Medicare. The good news is the Qualified Business Income Deduction, which is now 23% permanently under the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, reduces your taxable income significantly. For deductions, TikTok creators can write off equipment like cameras, ring lights, microphones, and phones at the business use percentage. Software for editing, scheduling, and analytics is deductible. Products purchased specifically for content are deductible. Your home office qualifies at $5 per square foot using the simplified method, up to a maximum of $1,500. Internet and phone at the business use percentage. One thing that is generally not deductible is clothing. Under the Pevsner vs. Commissioner case from 1980, clothing must not be suitable for everyday wear to qualify as a deduction. Here is your action plan. Track every income stream separately. Match each 1099 to the correct line on your Schedule C. If you sell on TikTok Shop, reconcile your 1099K against your actual net revenue. Save 25 to 30% of every payout for taxes, and claim every legitimate deduction. If this breakdown helped you, subscribe for more creator tax guides. See you in the next one. This content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute tax advice. Consult a qualified tax professional for guidance specific to your situation.